Well, we're about 20 minutes into the paddle now, and I haven't seen a sign of any path or anything that would give me any indication there's a little town along here. Now, I could be mistaken by the distance that I've paddled, and possibly it might be a little further. Anyhow, we're going to head to this little point, and there's a little light stick at the end of the rocks over here. I don't know if you can see it in front of me, but anyhow, we're going to paddle over there to have a look. I believe it's on a little tiny island, and then we're going to paddle across. So, yeah, we'll paddle away for another 20 minutes or so and see what we can find. Well, I can't tell you for sure, but this looks like about the only place a man could have landed on this little island. So I'm going to say this is probably Billy Goat's Bay. Okay. The rock formation here is absolutely incredible. It is just loaded with quartz. Yeah, we're going to take a walk around and see what we can find. While we're in the thick of it, there's really not much to the island. It's a cute little island though, no doubt about that. It's pretty rocky, but then you have little places like this that are just a matter of just moments across to get to the beach. And it's a beautiful little sandy beach. Now I'm guessing that this little area right in here is probably the town of Hakusum. Now, it's only a 10-minute paddle from where I am. So once I do a walkabout on this little island, I'm going to climb back into my plastic kayak, which I am so thankful that I've got right now, and paddle back across. This is not, and I repeat, this is not any type of an island that you would want to take a fiberglass or a composite kayak. A canoe would be okay if you wanted to climb out early, but I'm going to say as far as kayaks are concerned, you would be really dinging up the bottom of them around here. Anyhow, very, very pretty place. And as we paddle across to the other side, I'll take more pictures. But for right now, I think I'll just do a walkabout. It's nice to be back out on the water again. The bugs definitely own that island. I still can't get over the amount of quartz that's on that island. It was just astounding. Anyhow, I found it easier for myself to make it back up through the bush than it was through the sharp rocks. They were all just jagged rocks. Yeah, they encased the whole island. Like I said, it's nowhere, this isn't a place for a glass kayak. There really isn't any sandy part of that island whatsoever. I would imagine staying there for a night, you'd have to bunk down fairly quickly, or the bugs would have you in no time. Anyhow, we're going to make our way. I can see a tug coming my way with a load of logs. So we're going to make our way into this little cove up ahead here. I'm pretty darn sure by the lay of the land that I'm going to find the old town of Hakusum. So we're looking at the top floor of the old hotel. You can see the old cast iron plumbing. Yeah, everything else is crumpled in below it. It looks like there might have been 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 rooms, maybe 5 all total. Yeah, and possibly one up in the attic, It looks like there could have been one up there too. So all total, I would imagine there must have been 8 or 10 rooms. And an extra place off the side over there. Yeah. Quite a funny little place to walk through. Anyhow, this is the backyard. The old hotel. You can see an old chair bottom out there. A little outbuilding here. Had a bathroom in it. Yeah, and that's nice and close. There's a creek running right beside it. And another small building right here off to the side. It's a little bit difficult to see, but yeah. Anyhow, different. Yeah. Like I said, there's lots of wire for fences and whatever that was in here. So, well, that was my adventure. I found what I was looking for. I'm happy. I know exactly where it is. It may not be here in the next couple of years by the look of things right now, but yeah. The town of Hacoosa. There's another outbuilding over here. I have no idea what that was, but the roof is completely gone on this one. But yeah, there's the Hacoosa Hotel. And it's fallen down upon itself fairly deep. Yeah, I thought there might have been a titch of memorabilia here somewhere that I would have been able to grab a hold of, but everything has collapsed on top of each other, and I'm not about to step foot in there. So, make our way back out. Say goodbye to that. It's been interesting in Seward. It really has. We had an opportunity to go on an island that was much like quartz everywhere. The weather has been incredible. Yeah. And this is what it looks like in the bay. And it's a nice sandy little bay too. So, anyhow, one last look at one more shed. There you go. It's another outbuilding, obviously a small house. And it's collapsed on top of itself too. So, goodbye to Hacoosa. Maybe one day I'll be back. An absolutely spectacular day. All brought to you by Rodin's Adventure. This is where the adventure begins. A lovely day in Seward. The humidity was just out of control. The day was incredibly beautiful. Well, you can tell by just looking at these pictures. We found the town of Hacoosa, the old town, the remnants. Kind of a spooky little place, but nevertheless, it took a little bit to find it from the shore, but that's okay. Paddled what I'm going to call it the Quartz Island. Because basically, that's all that was on it, was a lot of quartz and a lot of bugs. Anyhow, it was about an hour paddle, well worth the day, and I'm going to paddle back. It's getting late. I hope you enjoy this. This is all brought to you by Rodin's Adventure. This is where the adventure begins.